visiting team. At center. And now, the starting lineup.
And tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans.
So with Iguodala sitting on the bench, here's the five for Tom Thibodeau right now. They've got Paul George, the great out there with Marc Gasol. Then it's the chosen one, and it's Prince in at the 2 spot. Here's the chosen one. He's been a go-to guy for them when they've needed offense. He's averaging 19 points a game. Johnson for 3. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
The ball goes to the away team.
Here's the chosen one. Prince outside.
Celtics foul. Marcus Johnson. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Celtics. Offensive rebound. Lets the 3 fly. Again, the miss by the Celtics. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Here's the chosen one, and the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Austin's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Bing the pass to McHale. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Now, here is George. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Here's Gasol. And Hakeem Olajuwon pulls it down. Butler against George. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
Yeah, and Butler, just a natural leader. He's someone whose teammates look up to. A polished scorer who also plays tough defense.
The line for 2.
Good on both.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Prince. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. This is it to Johnson. The shot that time, not on target. Prince with the defensive effort. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And that one's good, George.
Think about the rookie year that PG had, where he shot under 30% from the three-point line with all that tireless work in the offseason, and now such a vital part of his game.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
At the line for your Celtics, Dave Bing. At the line for 2 shots.
And the first one drops. He's perfect from the line this time. For the Celtics, they come into this one following a loss to Las Vegas. Bounce pass, Prince. Here's Gasol. It's not going to go for him. Now Boston takes it the other way. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka, and his team does do a lot of dirty work. That's what he thinks gets them through games. Those extra possessions and those deflections on defense really make a big difference. See if they can get that going again tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And that speaks close to your heart, doesn't it? Here's Bing, following the score by New York. Johnson at the elbow. Over Prince. That's tipped.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Pass to the chosen one. Back to Prince. From outside the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Prince has got 5 now.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Here's Bing. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Johnson, a wide open look. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
The chosen one passes to Gasol. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots. For the 3. And Boston with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Gasol against Butler. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. They get Marc Gasol. And Greg, at this point in the year, if your system overall doesn't seem to be working, how much can you really change before the offseason?
Well, usually a system change would come with a coaching change, but sometimes it's not the system. And sometimes you just need a different voice. And keep in mind, you also have to evaluate that roster and find out if the players on that roster are a good match for the system.
Now, here is Maravich. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And there's the pass to Tomjanovich. New York needs to get off a shot. Iguodala, no good. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Celtics. And slam dunk by Butler.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
There's a good screen. And there's the drive. Throws it down despite the man right in his face. A chance here for a 3-point play.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
And Maravich, the skill set, how savvy he is, and then the showmanship that he brings to the table. I don't know that we've ever had a guy more creative at the game of basketball.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Pass to Tomjanovich. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Celtic ball.
Boston trailing. Thompson inside. He's covered by Iguodala.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Remaining in the first.
And here's Maravich for 3. The rebound by the Celtics. McHale's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Passes it to Issel. Here's Thompson. And the rejection by Iguodala.
Iguodala demonstrating his defensive prowess yet again. Superb reach on that block.
Here's Mikan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
The Knicks pull it in. We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter. Outside, Maravich. Pass to Tomjanovich. No good on the triple. Boston's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And Thompson throws it down.
And this is how you become a triple-double machine like Russell. You get the ball to the easy open shot.
On the wing, Iguodala. And the pass to Mikan. Here's Rollins. Pass to Maravich. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Westbrook. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Thompson. It's rebounded by Mikan. Mikan's got 4 rebounds in this game. Maravich against Westbrook. Outside Maravich. And here's Iguodala outside. The three-pointer is right on target. And now a 4-point New York lead.
Well, Iguodala setting up, getting that good, strong base. He becomes a much better shooter when he does that.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. Knicks lead 5-4. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter.
Fans, your Celtics answer.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Knicks?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the Knicks, we've got Hill. Also the chosen one out there. Paul George is out there with the great, and it's Mikan in at the 4.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes in your mind those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
And New York making a change here. Gasol's checked in. And he nails the third.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Here's the chosen one. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Team foul.
Looking at the Knicks, they want to turn it around after the loss to Houston. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Bing, the pass to Johnson. To the left wing. The 15-footer. Bing can't hit. The Knicks leading by 3. Here's the chosen one. Outside, George. The tray. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Paul George spotted up, spacing the floor, and cashes in.
Here's Greer. Second quarter of basketball, just over 1.5 minutes played so far. Passes to Bing. Here's Issel. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Count that bucket.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's the chosen one. Pass to George. Over Johnson. Excellent D there by Johnson. Celtics trail by 4. The pass to Bing. Fires from deep. And he gets it back. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
Here's the chosen one. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Bing, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
I've heard Bing say that what he enjoys more than anything is putting pressure on the defense, forcing them into mistakes, and he forces one there, drawing the foul.
And the first one at the line is good. Boston making a switch here. Butler's checked in. The Knicks also changing it up. Prince is checked in for Paul George. And it's Maravich in for the chosen one. That one drops. He ties it up.
And love how he's getting himself to the line this quarter. If he keeps it up, it'll end up creating some foul problems on the other side, and that can always help a team's cause.
Now, here is Maravich. He's got 5. Olajuwon over with the double team. Got him up in the air with the pump fake and then took advantage. The greats got 4 this quarter.
And Maravich is such a great scorer. All eyes are on him, but his eyes are on his teammates. A tremendous score.
Somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
And the Celtics with possession here, trailing by 2. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Ball's knocked loose, so it's the Knicks now. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's the drive, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he... picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Greer. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Prince in the corner. From past the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Celtics trail by 7. To stop the run. Rejected by Gasol. And they'll keep possession. And they'll get another chance. Greer passes to Butler. Olajuwon with a screen on Hill. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
Poked loose. It's stolen by Hill. McHale with some nice D. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. 7-point differential. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And look at hanging in the air, double pump, and then throws it down.
And you see the D, they just stepped aside, let him pick what kind of move he wanted to make. Wow. Prince's shot is good.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Westbrook. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Maravich with it. Westbrook picks him up. And here's Prince outside. Some nice passing by New York here. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. The greats got the lead up to 8 now for the Knicks.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Thompson outside. Outside Westbrook. Launches it. A rebound by Gasol. Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Maravich against Westbrook. Outside Maravich. Just 5 on the clock.
2 minutes.
Here's the great. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. And so New York calls timeout. Their first.
Timeout. Away team. All right.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Good. Come on and get loud. Here are the Celtics dancers. Checking in for the away team. All right.
Maravich against Westbrook.
The Celtics dancers dance team.
Collins with a screen on Westbrook. 5 to shoot. And here's Iguodala outside. New York, no good that time either. Celtics trail by 8.
Away team foul. Pete Maravich.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
To the right side. Thompson outside. Clock at 6. 11 feet away. Here's Olajuwon. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
Ball goes to the away team.
.114 left to play in the first half. Westbrook against Maravich. Driving in, and the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Nice to see Westbrook rise up and knock that one down. When he has that solid base, it looks good.
Now, here is Maravich. Pass to Mikan. And it's sent back by McHale. There's Van Arsdale. He's covered by Iguodala.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's his second.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Averaging a triple-double for 3 straight years. I mean, something that for 40 years people didn't think was going to be possible, and Russell Westbrook did the impossible, a future Hall of Famer.
Maravich against Westbrook. Maravich, the pass to Mikan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Pete Maravich. Maravich has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The shot, no good. That'll do it for the first half.
The end of the first.
New York ahead, leading by 6. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Coach. This team is still developing. What do they need to do to really reach their max?
Just keep working every day. Give maximum effort, great concentration, and play to win. Make winning plays.
Sounds simple, but I know it's not, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And thank you for joining us as with 2 quarters in the books, it's looking good for New York.
They've been knocking it down from 3. You have to give the playmakers credit for consistently finding the open guy. And then, of course, their shooters have delivered. If they keep it up, they're going to be tough to beat.
All right, let's go over the first half now and highlight the opposing forces who stood out.
If you could have drawn up an ideal scenario for this game, this would be it. The big dogs trying to one-up each other, neither giving an inch. Everyone in their building and watching at home must be eating.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. New York leading by 6. Olajuwon is out there with Kevin McHale, and it's Caron Butler. Then it's Johnson, and it's Bing in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Now here's Prince. He's got 11. Shot clock at 5. Here's the Great. Banked in off the glass. The Great's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Knicks.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Johnson dishes to McHale. Stolen by George. Prince with it. Caron Butler covering. Butler against Prince. To the wing right side. Here's the Great. And he makes good on the layup. The Great's got the lead up to 10 now for the Knicks.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Celtics. The quick crossover, what a move. Bing's got 11 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Now, here is George. He has 6. 6 to shoot. The Great passes to George. Shoots over Olajuwon. Off the left rim and out.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Here's Johnson. The shot's good.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Yeah, hard to stop it there if you're the big man. That's just too good a shot and great concentration.
Now, here is Maravich. He's got 9. Sinks the three-pointer.
Another one for Maravich. The lights-out jump shot, the ability to finish with either hand. No one's been able to touch it tonight. And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
The chosen one is checked in for New York. Passes it to Prince. It's stolen by McHale. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Johnson. Over Prince. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
The pass to George. Lets it go from deep. Issel grabs the board.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Prince against Johnson. Here's the chosen one. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Outside, George. 5 on the clock. Tries it from 9. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Paul George with the steal. Prince in the corner. From deep. New York, no good that time either.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Foul. First team foul. Substitution for the away team.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Thompson passes to Bing. It's blocked. Thompson against George. The shot will not fall. Nice D from McHale. Pass to Issel. Back to Thompson. Kicks it out to McHale. 4 on the clock. Here's Bing. Got a hand on it. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Russell Westbrook in for the Celtics. Here's the chosen one. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And Hill has it in the corner. Can't hit that one. Now Boston takes it the other way. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And that one is good. And the Knicks lead by 9. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Knicks.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
And here are the Knicks now, following the miss by Russell Westbrook. Here's the chosen one. Iguodala outside. Sinks the triple. Iguodala's got the lead up to 12 now for the Knicks.
And the arc Iguodala has on his three-point shots, almost like he's drawing rain from time to time.
Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook, and he drops that one in. Westbrook's got 8. New York's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Here's the chosen one. He's covered by Westbrook.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Drives to the hoop. And the layup's good off the glass. The chosen one's got his first 2 points.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
And Hill has it in the corner. Over Thompson. And again, it's New York.
Now, he shot a lower than average volume here tonight, but his efficiency doing it has helped the team build the lead.
Celtics trail by 12. Outside Westbrook. And Thompson kicks to Westbrook. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Hill, who will bring it up for New York. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game.
David Thompson, that's his first personal foul. First team foul. Checking in for the away team.
55 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Celtics have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Over to the wing. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. Drains it from beyond the arc.
He can be just lethal from the perimeter. Even though he didn't get good looks in the first quarter, will that make right there? That can change things.
Thompson finds Westbrook. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one.
No three-pointers for him in that first half, but the second half, different story.
Now here's Iguodala. Here's the chosen one. Can't hit the step-back jump shot. Here's Thompson into the lane. Knicks with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead early, and the three ball is good. The chosen one's got 5 points now in the quarter. With 1 on the clock, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And we've reached the end of the third. Knicks lead by 9.
Fans, your Celtics answer.
And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the bigs.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. So with Iguodala sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. We've got the great. Maravich is out there with Prince. Then it's Paul George. And it's Tom Janovich in at the power forward. Elijah Wan. Knicks with the rebound. The great's got his 5th rebound in this one. George, no good. Celtics trail by 9. Johnson, the pass to Bing. It's up a 3. And it's Tom Janovich with the rebound.
Now that's a shot right there he's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't make.
George with the ball. Picked up by Olajuwon. Here's the great. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Bing. Here's Johnson on the money from 12 feet away.
And if there's one thing Dave Bing excels at, it's finding the open man. His passes are precise, whether he's on the move or standing still.
Now, here is Maravich. Prince wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from Pete Maravich. Prince has got the lead up to 12 now for the Knicks. Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Kicks it to Olajuwon. Here's Van Arsdale, guarded by Prince, and stolen by Prince. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. To the paint, and stolen by Butler. Here's the break. Here's Van Arsdale. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The first free throw is good. McHale's checked in for Johnson.
Nick Van Arsdale.
And the Knicks making a change here as well. Gasol's checked in. Both good from the line that time. And last season, All-Stars, Greg, missing 19% of their available games. With the shortened off seasons, are you concerned about the toll it takes?
You are, but this offseason maybe not as painfully short as the last one. And in these tough times, some sacrifices are made, no doubt. Health, perhaps, one of the biggest.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Celtics trail by 12. Here's Bing. Pass to Van Arsdale. He can't hit that time. Prince with the defensive effort. And here's George. He'll bring it up for New York. Maravich, good.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
Here's Van Arsdale. Outside Butler. Here's Bing. Olajuwon with a screen on George. And Gasol sends it back. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol.
Timeout, Celtics. Who wants the t-shirt? All right, look who's coming out onto the court. Come on and get loud. Here are the Celtics dancers.
Got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. We don't have to make up the deficit all at once. We'll see if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
Thank you, David. It's stolen by McHale. And pushing it up, here's Boston. On the wing, George. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Celtics trail by 18. Here's Greer. Wants to get it to Olajuwon and does. Rejected by Gasol. And he gets it back. They get it back. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
Boston ball.
And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That will be foul number 5 on him.
And that's 5. One more, and he'll be disqualified. Got to be more careful.
Well, they're passing to Olajuwon. Over Gasol.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have. You're right. Here's the chosen one. Takes a 3. And Hakeem Olajuwon pulls it down. Olajuwon's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Greer passes to Bing. They could use a bucket. It's tipped. Here's the chosen one. Driving the lane. Powered down with both hands.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a big finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Come on and get loud. Here are the Celtics.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, the great.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
This was a big game for him. There's no denying that. Coming off a bunch of losses in a row. They turned to him to break the streak, and he delivered in a big way. And so here is New York, following the miss by Russell Westbrook. Prince outside, three-pointer, nailed from three-point land. Prince has got 6 in the quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside Westbrook. Boston again missing.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
The Celtics shooting terribly up to this point, just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. Westbrook, no good. Here's New York. They're on a 20-4 run right now. The chosen one passes to the great, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Westbrook rejected by Gasol. Here's the chosen one. He's covered by Westbrook. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Knicks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for the great.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. It's good from long range.
Well, Russell jumps pretty high on his three-point shot, so tough for smaller guards to challenge it.
Prince in the corner. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Johnson outside. Launches a 3. That one doesn't go. So New York will take it the other way. The great passes to the chosen one. Pass to the great. And he jams it with authority.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, it looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Here's Westbrook. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. Here's the chosen one. Outside, George. Off target from outside. Now Westbrook. So no problem for New York as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean,